Are you wondering if you really need life insurance? What is the importance of life insurance? Well, by the end of this video, I'm going to give you 3 compelling reasons why you need to carry a life insurance policy. My name is Gail Longnecker, and I've consulted to hundreds of entrepreneurs, executives, and engineers in the topic of life insurance. For the best life insurance advice, subscribe below and make sure you hit the bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. So the 3 compelling reasons. First, I'm going to start with the fact that there's a death benefit. I don't care if you have term or permanent or this or the other type of life insurance. All life insurances have in common that there's a death benefit. So it will pay as long as the policy is in force, a death benefit or a face value to those listed in the policy if the insured person dies. That's a death benefit. Think about how important that death benefit is. If you're a family with young children and you're a breadwinner and suddenly you're no longer here to support, supply, bring home a paycheck, that death benefit can completely replace your income. Even stay-at-home moms need, or stay-at-home dads need life insurance. You're very important in the household. And if you weren't around to do all those chores and all that loving and reading books and preparing meals and doing all those errands, who would, right? So that death benefit would provide funds to be able to bring on someone to help you out, to bring on someone to help out the family. Okay, leave a comment in the below and tell me what your reason is for having a life insurance policy, or even why you're even looking into life insurance. Also, check out my other videos, such as key person insurance. What is an IUL? IUL versus whole life, or tax-free retirement. Now, the other 2 reasons are also just as important to have a life insurance policy. So reason number 1 is for the death benefit. Reason number 2 is for the living benefits. Many people aren't aware that a life insurance policy has living benefits. Normally, you'll find these definitely on long-term permanent life insurance policies, but I have some carriers that even present living benefits on term life insurance products. It's fabulous. So what are living benefits and why are they so important? Well, I'll tell you what, they're very important, especially the older you get. So living benefits is a way to access the death benefit while you're living. You don't have to wait for death for the death benefit to be paid. But there's a few caveats. You have to meet a few criteria before you can actually exercise the right to pull those living benefits. Normally, you'll see 2 or 3 options, and number 1 is a terminal illness. So if you've been diagnosed with a terminal illness and you have a valid and in-force policy on your life, and that provision is provided in the policy, then you can actually pull some money or most of the death benefit early to pay for medical expenses or to go for a trip around the world or whatever you want to spend it on normally. Okay? So if there's a terminal diagnosis, likewise, if there's a chronic diagnosis, for example, you lost your ability to get dressed or to bathe yourself or to toilet, those kind of things can also trigger the claim to be able to pull the death benefit early. Lastly is in a critical event, such as a heart attack, a cancer, or a stroke. That would also be a reason or a valid way to pull a death benefit early. So we've talked about having a death benefit, which is really important for life insurance. We've talked about living benefits. So the third reason to have a life insurance policy and why it's so important is it can provide tax-free income. Isn't that awesome? Has anybody ever heard of tax-free income? Well, life insurance policies have the ability to do that. You need to design it properly. Normally, these are on permanent policies, such as an IUL or whole life or a variable life. And you can, for all the premiums that you put in, there's a little cost of insurance that goes to pay for the death benefit and the living benefits. And then you can overfund the policy to a particular level. Now, the government states what the level is. And when the government states that there's a limit to something, it's probably pretty good. But all this money, all the overfunded portion can be treated as investment money. But the bottom line is, when you want to take out that cash, it's been growing over all those years, you can access that cash tax-free. So let's say you could pull out, $50,000 per year on that life insurance policy. That's equivalent to $80,000 or $90,000 taxable income. How long does it take to create, save, and grow $90,000 versus $50,000? So tax-free cash flow is very exciting. It's worth looking into. So if you'd like to have your own life insurance policy, click on the link below to become my client. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and remember, build wealth your way.